1 in 4 people in the UK suffer with mental health each year. The numbers are very similar in the US. With COVID-19, lockdown, quarantine, however way you want to look at it, these numbers are likely to increase. So what can you do to combat it? I'm going to share with you 5 different solutions which will help you combat mental health. So make sure you stay tuned. I used to suffer really badly with anxiety. I was bullied at school for as long as I can remember. Literally, I had to find ways to deal with it because there was nowhere near as many resources as there were now. Mental health was not really a talked about subject, but now looking back at it, I found and used the methods I'm about to share with you to actually find myself and to feel good about myself, to feel good about who I am and what I am and what I do. Exercise, so taking up exercise or continuing to exercise. If you exercise before the quarantine, there's no reason to stop. Taking care of your physical health, there is the obvious benefits of being physically fit and physically looking good. Those are all part of self-care and self-love. So physical exercise has actually been proven to reduce anxiety rates and improve overall mental health. Strength training is great, cardio is great, and HIIT training, all of them reduce anxiety levels. So we have a look at this 2020 study. Can high intensity interval training improve physical and mental health outcomes? This is a meta review of 33 systematic reviews. So the conclusions of this study were that compared to basic people that didn't exercise, there were improvements in anxiety and depression. Exercise increases endorphins, increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is like your brain's fertilizer, and also increases levels of tryptophan, which can help create serotonin. Okay, we all know that serotonin is the body's feel-good hormone. There are many ways to increase serotonin naturally, but we are talking about exercise, so just you can read the full article anyway in the description below. So one of the strategies outlined in this article is exercise. So the comprehensive review of the relation between exercise and mood concluded that antidepressant and anxiolytic effects have been clearly demonstrated. Goes on to talk about where it has been and how effective they are and how they've been given in cases as opposed to antidepressants. As discussed in my previous video, be sure not to overtrain, have a schedule, stick to that schedule, know when you can exercise and slot it in there. Don't give yourself an unrealistic load as that can be more stressful. Just make sure you're following a regime that's first of all doable for you and secondly accessible.
Sounds good to me.
For you. You can use some of my videos. I posted a leg workout, I posted a band workout. I'm going to be posting some more workouts throughout the week, so look out for them. Having a purpose is probably one of the least talked about things because it's hard to actually action it. I mean, how do you create a purpose for someone? So having a purpose is all about knowing what your place in the world is, knowing what you contribute towards, and knowing what you're doing you enjoy. So there's a great book by Jeff Goyen called The Art of Work, which actually tells stories about people that find what they love doing, whether it be unpaid or paid work, and continue that purpose basically. It can be anything, basically a goal that you're working towards, the daily actions you take that fulfill that purpose. But that purpose is very important. You've got to feel like a sense of belonging and a sense of meaning.
It's my passion.
In the world. So that's a very important one. If you're struggling to find your purpose, there's never been a better time. You've got way more time on your hands now, and there's a lot of resources. I'll chuck a few in the description, not the link, description below, and The Art of Work is a great place to start. Socialize. So there's so many different ways you can socialize now. It's pretty amazing. Tech has allowed you through apps like Zoom, through video calls, through every single thing. You play online games with a friend, you can see a friend while you're playing online games and stuff like Twitch. I mean, it's amazing. Back in my day, I feel really old saying this, but back when I was growing up, all we had was like AOL Messenger, which was basically WhatsApp on a desktop. We had things like MSN Messenger, and that was pretty much it. We didn't get to see our friends face to face when we weren't with them. So utilize these tools now, because while you're in lockdown, these are very important to get some FaceTime with your friends, enjoy their company, and just trying to continue as normal as much as possible. While I completely understand this is not for everyone, meditation, even if you have tried it before and you have failed before, now is the best time to retry it. Give it a few weeks. Like any new habit, it takes a while before you can actually do it consistently and do it well. You can sit down, you can lie down, however you feel comfortable meditating, that's how you should meditate. Just because the woman or the guy or whoever it is in the video is sitting doesn't mean you should sit too. Even if they're telling you to sit upright, you can lie down, do what you want. Calm and Insight Timer are my two favorite apps for meditation. You can also use a YouTube video like the one above. Emily Fletcher is unbelievable. Her meditation practice is unbelievable. I'm actually going to do her course sometime soon because I'm no expert in meditation. But as much as 20 minutes a day, which you can build up to, you don't have to jump straight into 20 minutes, can significantly reduce anxiety levels. So another article, this is in the Social, Cognitive and Affective Neuroscience. So neural correlates of mindfulness meditation related anxiety relief. I won't bore you too much with the details. You can read this article in the description below, but 20 minutes of mindful meditation significantly reduced state anxiety in each session the meditation was practiced. That's promising. More of a reason to do meditation.
Meditate on this. I will.
If you're watching this video and thinking, Adam, meditation is not for me, I've tried it several times, stop telling me to meditate, then just hold up, I've got another solution. Deep breathing. Deep breathing in the form of box breathing is super effective. Box breathing, square breathing, so many people call it different things. Essentially, it's breathing in for to the count of 4 up until 6 seconds, holding for 4 to 6 seconds, breathing out for 4 to 6 seconds, holding at the bottom motion. I will put a link in the description to a guided video if you prefer to do a guided video like that, but box breathing is seriously effective, bringing down the heart rate, bringing you into that parasympathetic state where you're much more relaxed, your anxiety is reduced, and you feel good. You may struggle to believe this one, but adult coloring in books.
What'd you say?
Don't slate it until you've tried it. Adult coloring books are selling like hotcakes now. They're selling out everywhere because after feeling overworked and stressed out, just sitting down and doing something that involves a lot of focus, but at the same time is not mentally intensive. Think about this, you're all stressed out, you're not feeling great and stuff. Then you've got all these amazing shapes and colors to focus on. This really helps relax you and also provides a bit of an artistic flair to your life, if you want to call it that. You could be the next Van Gogh, you don't know until you try. Remember, one of the most important things is to keep in mind that all this takes time. Things don't happen overnight. They may feel like they do in some instances, but they take years and years, it could be months and months of repeating the same thing, doing the same thing consistently. Say, for instance, you're meditating. Make sure you're meditating most days. It doesn't have to be every single day, but most days you're meditating. Or make sure you're exercising, like enough. Make sure you're doing all these things enough to make sure you actually get to where you need to be. But it does take time. It took me time. It will take everyone time, just consistent time. But you should enjoy doing these things, and you will enjoy doing these things when you see results from them and you see their meaning as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and click that bell notification to be alerted as soon as I post a video. I'm trying to churn out 2 to 3 videos a week at the moment. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button and share with anyone that hasn't seen my videos and that could benefit as well. Comment below if you have any questions. And until the next video, keep pushing those limits.